I think Game Freak is out of their ever-loving mind. So we waited a lot yesterday during a stream for the release of the new abilities, and we didn't get them except for two, as I noticed. And I think Game Freak just, plain lost it. Just for the sake of it. But first, let's talk about the first ability, the one that is a bit more disappointing. Mega Scovillain received an ability that whenever this Pokemon is touched by an attacker from the opposing team, or in general even from your own team, this Pokemon burns the attacker. Oh, well, that sounds crazy, that sounds nice. Then you realize this Pokemon has 65 HP and 85 defenses. Now, granted, this Pokemon does have Rage Powder. The problem is, would you waste a Mega Evolution for something that Magmar does better? Would you? Like, Eviolite Magmar is with Flame Body, or even not even Flame Body, Vital Spirit Will-O-Wisp. It's something that does better than Mega Scovillain. Mega Scovillain was supposed to be an offensive Mega Evolution. For whatever reason, they gave it a defensive ability. Yesterday during the stream I said, Game Freak has no excuse on making the new Mega Evolutions bad in any way, shape or form. No excuse. They are very well aware of how the competitive works. Okay? Why would they think we will waste a Pokemon, a Mega Evolution, a Mega Slot for this? Like, base Scovillain, okay? Base Scovillain with a Focus Sash, Chlorophyll, and Rage Powder, okay? And with, Will-O-Wisp, is better than Mega Scovillain for this same very same purpose. I think they just hate Scovillain. Chlorophyll could have stayed as an ability for this Pokemon. Straight up. But no, they decided, screw Scovillain. I have nothing more to say. Now let's talk about the real hitter. Mega Excadrill. Faster than Mega Charizard Y, faster than most things in the meta, with 165 attack. Has the ability to pierce through protections, dealing a fourth of the damage the move would have otherwise deal. As Game Freak lost their ever-loving goddamn mind. This Pokemon can just spam Rock Slide, can just spam Earthquake, can just spam Iron Head, without ever worrying about the opposing Pokemon protecting. I'm pretty sure Mega Charizard Y with Protect still either goes down or is completely devastated by a Rock Slide from this Pokemon. Game Freak hasn't learned that piercing Protect is bad. Well, it's not bad. Well, yeah, it's very bad for the competitive scene. Okay, it's annoying. It messes up the order of things. But yeah, no, sure. Let's give the Pokémon with over 100 speed, base abilities and rush or breaker, and 165 attack. Let's give it. Like, look at this. Look at this. Look at what are the stats? What are these stats? Where is the jolly nature? Look at this. Granted, it's less powerful than Urshifu, but imagine a team with Urshifu, Rillaboom, Incineroar, and Mega Excadrill. What are you going to do? You cannot protect, you cannot move before your opponent because Grassy Glide. They get leftover ceiling every turn with the terrain, you get intimidated, you get damaged. What are they gonna do? Game Freak! Are you trying to make the perfect 6 Pokémon? Well, you just made the perfect 4. Urshifu, Rapid Strike, Rillaboom, Incineroar, the starter trio, typing, that is. Mega Excadrill, Steel Ground, and then you have 2 flex slots that can be restricted Pokémon or whatever else depending on the meta. This Pokémon is going to be insane. It's scary how strong this Pokémon is going to be. Like, this breaks every calculation, this breaks every team building, this breaks everything. Even more defensive or slower strategies such as the Trick Room are going to have a problem with this because the first turn, or in general, you wanna save your Trick Room setter or your Trick Room abuser from a super effective attack. For example, a Terrini or Mawile wanna get protected from Earthquake or Ironhead, or your Trick Room setter Farigiraf. And Excadrill is just like, yeah, no. Like, imagine you have your Trick Room setter at very low HP, okay? And you need to protect it because the next turn you are guaranteed to set up Trick Room. You protect it. Excadrill is like, you know what? I don't care. Earthquake. And just goes down through protect. Excadrill is scary. Yeah, you can get intimidated. This Pokemon has Sword Sense. You can just give up either one of these and you are fine. What are they thinking? Oh my god. Are we entering again in the Excadrill reign of supreme madness or whatever? I don't know. This is crazy, by the way. Like, it's crazy that Scovillain got completely demolished with the ability and Excadrill rises anew. Like, not that Excadrill was bad to begin with. It became stronger. Like, the rich became richer situation. What is this? Let me know in the comments what you think about all of this. See you next time. Goodness, I say.